Tomorrow, mothers, daughters, and granddaughters are invited to come together at a special tea party and learn about living with power, purpose, and values. Here with us now is Lakeisha Jackson. Thank you for joining us today.
Yes, I'm glad to be here.
So Lakeisha's been on before talking about mentors making a difference. You were the founder of this.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell us how that came about.
Oh, we have kids that were on our campus and my own personal children that I felt like just needed that extra. Mommy's not always nagging, dad's not always nagging, but they needed someone outside of the four walls of school to keep them encouraged, and someone to pat them on the back, and someone they could vent to, and just someone they could have a live example outside of what every day of us parents. And I know I do a bunch of fussing. So it's like, get it done, you know, but sometimes teenagers especially, they take it better from other people, you know, and outside and somebody to inspire them. So that's kind of our mission.
And so you've been doing a lot in Clack Middle School, which is where you are at right now.
Yes.
And so this tea party tomorrow is kind of an extension of that. So where did the tea party idea come from?
Well, a year ago yesterday, I lost my grandmother, and this is something that we did together. And she was my go-to lady, and she's the one that inspired me, that she prayed for me. She kept me focused. She was the one that I would call and just be like, Granny, this is happening. And she'd be like, okay, and this is what we'll do, you know. And growing up, this was a space that we vented to each other. And, you know, and she would talk to me about girl stuff and just how to be a lady and how to pray and, you know, just the things that as girls we need is that foundation of knowing how to pray and who Jesus is and those kind of things. So that's kind of where the inspiration came. So this is kind of our coming out party that, Granny, I got this, and what you taught me, I'm using it. Yeah.
Let's talk about the speakers too, what they're going to be talking about. Okay,
so we have Dr. Madeleine Nelson. She is actually in town now. She is from Longview, Texas, and she is a former school counselor. And she has a doctorate in counseling, of course, and she will be talking to the kids and the young women and the mothers, just, you know, the tools that you need, spiritual manners and principles that we can use to teach our kids. Times are different now. I can even say that, and I'm 35, you know, times are different now. And with social media influences and all of that, our girls need that basic old school foundation.
And then Pastor Jasmine Green?
Yes, Pastor Jasmine Green, that's my girl, you know. She's a Christian, and she is bubbly, and she's young. Jazz, I think she's only 24.
She looks young.
Yeah, and she's a beautiful girl, and she has a lot to pour, and she's just one of those that you always want around. That positive energy and that bubbly, but you still get both of the wisdom and the, you know, we're still popping girl. Yeah.
Okay, so you want everyone to dress up tomorrow and play the part and dress up in our hats.
We're doing sundresses and hats, and however, we are Southern girls, so if that means put your cowboy hat on and your boots and come out, and we're just going to have a good time. However you see fit to send your Saturday and you want to come join us, come, just as you are. Yeah.
And so this is tomorrow starts at 12, but you're telling everyone to come at 11:30.
Yes, 11:30, because we're going to have a little mixer, and we're going to do some talking and pictures, and what girl doesn't want to dress up in a hat and have a photo session?
It is a lot of fun.
We'll do that, yeah.
So what else is happening besides just the speakers?
We have guest speakers. We will have worship. We will have tea time, to where there's some games, and we'll do some inspiring each other and pouring into each other. And you are free to come and share your testimony and where God has brought you from, and how did you get there? You know, it's easy to hear people say, I've overcome these things, but how did you get there? You know.
All right. Well, Miss Jackson, we appreciate you coming on today. Look forward to you coming on again when you talk about other things going on during the school year. So if you want to come out for this tea, it will be at the Comfort Inn at 1902 East Overland Trail tomorrow, August 3rd. The doors open at 11:30 a.m. and the event begins at noon. People are encouraged to bring a love offering of $10 for adults and $5 for children. For more information, you can call 669-4037.